Hello there. Hello. I gotta work on like how to introduce myself in these videos. I still haven't really figured that out. But I mean, I started by saying hey. That's the like most polite thing I could do. But anyway, yeah, time to do some Paper Mario. Yes, let's do that. Can't believe it's already been like a month, like a leap month since like we started this AP. Gonna be a full-on month by the time I come back next week, so yeah, hopefully it doesn't go on for too much longer because I do actually have like a vacation planned at the end of August, so I really hope I don't have this drag out much longer. Might have to do some extra streams in between these days just to make up so certain. But let's do another update check. Yes, I can finally do a spin jump. On the ground now. Thank God. I also have boat mode. So, I mean, I just black ultra boots, but honestly, I'm fine with just super boots. This is pretty much going to get me through most of everything now. Which means I have a whole lot of backtracking I got to do. I mean, also a whole lot of items, so can't really complain. Also, Miss Mouse has arrived on the team. Yay. Jesus. Worst part in the game, so, yeah, she's gonna be neglected. And I also received Heart Key 2, Oak Black Key, my last castle key that I need, another palace key for the tower, and gallery bot. So, all in all, not bad. Not bad at all, I'd say. I'm just... Can't wait till I get the Sunstone and the other half of my tower keys, but it's not very likely I have to go all the way through Chapter 8 now, isn't it? Since I have to get, there's 8 palace keys, I need to get like 8 tower keys, I need to get like I need to get at least 1 regular palace key, and also star key, not to mention all the abilities necessary to actually get all the way through, so. Also, first attack, finally. Quality of life. I also have bump attack, so maybe I should turn off money and get bump attack on instead. And last stand for Mario. And then PFD down. Okay. So let's get to these panels now. So all along the game, all throughout the game, there's spots where if you approach, ground pound, you unveil a hidden item. Not as many as there were in the first Paper Mario, but there's still plenty of them. And thankfully I got them pretty well memorized by this point, so shouldn't be very slow. As in, I won't have to, like, pause to, like, pull a pop tracker or anything. Bargain bin prices. Ooh, what a deal. Probably is not that much of a deal, though. Had myself an entire sandwich. So, trying my best not to belch too loudly. These two back here. OW restaurant. And a useless stage. I guess it's just like cosmetics. I assume that's what that is. This panel back here. Now check this side of town. It's gonna be pretty much like the big backtracking section. Going everywhere. An artificial flower has no right to will. Is that a quote from something? What feels that? Also, I got chocolate. Oh yeah, boat mode. I can also grab this back here. A few things to do with boat mode around town. Kind of more than you think, considering how late you get at boat mode. But enough to make it a pretty worthwhile thing to get regardless. We're back to center again. Found someone's quick claw. Normally in Pokemon you don't have to go that far out of your way to get a quick claw, but not this time. Not this time. Right here. Another one. Not the male. Should be another one around here. Now let's go dive into the sewers. Let's do one short quest. Oh, it's an important quest, you better do it. There's another panel around the ruined town. I mean, is this really... I mean, there's people around, there's stores, it is a town. Very dysfunctional one, from the looks of it. Just how ruined this place is. Punai Gensmo. I'm hoping I pronounced that correctly, but I should be surprised if I got it wrong. Sharpies have neglected this entire seed, sorry. Sorry if that messed anyone up. Do I have anything I really want to sell? No. Actually, I'm about to make some purchases in a second. Sorry. Gimme stuff. Okay, I guess I can... Meteor Meal might come very handy later, so I'll just sell the extra Power Punch. And withdraw something. Withdraw the useless fire flower. I guess I'm just sell that too. I guess since I want to make room for better items that might get sent, I might as well take out all the kind of worthless items and just get rid of them. This might take a minute. This will be good exercise from menuing skills. That'd be faster. That power block. Sell the egg. Sell the egg for profit. And I guess withdraw one more thing. Like, a repel cape, I guess. Toodaloo. Let's see what a Dazzle has. Don't even have enough for 2 items. Hollowness Seal. Basically, I traded him a form of currency for a different form of currency. One that just seems a lot less fun. Okay, that chest up there, I still need the Ultra Boots for, but now I can get this. The coin bonus I get for this game is double that, but it's not that much better. I don't even know why I tried to brag about that. We all should have money. In a perfect society. Yeah. Yep, just touch that Goomba and it dies. It's great. You much have to never worry about combat for the rest of the seed. The best part is that I can actually activate these switches now, but now that it's still in the seed, it's kind of pointless. Well, except for this one. This switch, this pipe is special because this takes me straight to Poshley Heights. So ordinarily, if I played chapter 6 straight, like I would have to do the whole thing on the train to get here, but since I have that pipe open up, I can just go straight here. Oh, right, I need to free up my inventory. Uh-oh. I'm sure I'm not gonna need this life shroom. I got a couple more in storage. Get 50 coins for lore. A lore tablet. And then I need to pay 30 more just to get another item for the hotel here. Yeah, as you can tell, this place is a little costly to live in. $30 for one night. I mean, I guess it is, in real world money, that's a bit of a better deal, but like, $30 for one bedroom. That is a very, very, deep looking room, actually. Like, you barely have much privacy on the bed. You just, like, tilt out and your legs are poking out from that little wall. And the inns in TTYD, now that I think about it, are always, like, super low quality. There's, like, no room. No space for yourself. Except for that one. But it's barely that much space. For a little bonus, it's additional starting materials. I don't even know that player's still playing at this point. Changes unlock. Right hand in the gold ring, so there's no point going back in there. It's that rich toad girl. Maybe she'd be there in case I haven't taken it to the ring yet. Oops, damage. I know I hurt Paper Mario in another universe. I'm so mean. And an emblem to another Sonic Adventure 2 player. And since I have Chapter 7 started, I will be able to talk to him, talk to Gold Bob, get another check. Give him everything I have. Take it. But he's nice enough to give me my 15 coins back. It was all in jest, obviously. Alright, so that's everything in Poshley Heights. We need Ultra Boots to grab that one shine block off to the side. Actually, I guess since I am here, I could just use the pipes around here as like quick little shortcuts to get to some ground pound checks. This would be the kind of tech you would do if you didn't have fast travel on. You know, actually use the pipes. I forgot the music here was stressful. I'll just try to be quick. The panel all the way over here. Never remember where Whacker was. And there's no other panel like this in the rest of the jungle, so let's go right back. I think there'd be more, but there's only one. fuzzy, even though I probably didn't need to. And there's no flip panels in chapter 2, so we can just do chapter 1. Chapter 1's pipe. Or, I mean, did I say... What I mean for chapter 2 is that there's no flip panels in the world section, so you need to stay there. But I guess since I do have super boots, I can actually clear the chapter now, so... I'll have to take care of that eventually, but since I have a vendetta against that chapter, I'm just gonna save it for later. Yeah, I really do not like that chapter. It's just so slow. So I'm just gonna pretend it doesn't exist until I absolutely have no choice. There's not a panel in this room. There is one here. We have to... Power Rat. From Arctic Slugs. Oh, I can't wait for that game to show up on my AP Roulette. Have to bust out the motion controls. I mean, I'm sure it's actually entirely beatable without it, but it's a Wii game. Gotta use that Wiimote. Oh, press it wide. Oh. Oh, wait, that's someone else. We sent it at about the same time. Got mine confused with Ellie. Or Dewey's. Oh, right, since I have 4 crystal stars now, which means Palace of Shadow is officially open. World Key? Ooh, that'd be a good one. Yeah, so I guess since we're down here, might as well just dip our toes inside Chapter 8. Anticlimactically opening the door. Cortez's theme for this place. A tropical vibe. But look how little I need to care for the enemies. They just all die. It's funny. And plus it's going to come very well in handy in these rooms because these rooms have bill blasters that is such a pain to avoid normally, but here I can just bulldoze through their golden bills and be fine. Or just weave between them perfectly. This is a scripted encounter, so I can't just power through this, but it's gonna be pretty easy. Just enough to get rid of this Supula. But the white magic cookies can make themselves invisible, right? Okay, no, they clone themselves. Well, that's still pretty easy. Just a quake hammer again. You're touching the ground, so you can't dodge that. This room has spikes. And that item loves to just go over there. I guess this enemy still gets experience, so we have to fight it regardless. Like, I think it does. And it doesn't. The way the badge works, like bump attack, is that it does check for like the encounter itself, not what the enemy represents that encounter. So if the enemies in that encounter is just high enough, like level or just too strong, I can't just, like, KO them instantly. But I mean, even if that is the case, I'm so strong that that doesn't matter. Apparently, they're just cross piranha. Yep, unfortunate. Little FB hungry had to do this with Yoshi. Also, I don't understand this whole leveling thing. That guy didn't give me any extra experience, yet I still have to... still have to kill him. Also, if you touch a spike in this room, you have to start the whole room all over. It's not fun. And I can't be bothered to actually remember where the spikes actually are. And up here. Safe block. And now some fire bars. Can you come here, please? Yeah, that was a freebie. Also, these fire bars also reset the room because I don't know what the developers were thinking. These two rooms back to back with like room resetting mechanics. Why? Just why? I mean, I guess here it does make sense. Can't damage boost. Superfly. Alright. Oh, hold on. Oh yeah, I have fire drive now. That's that'd be a lot better than, a little bit better than Quake Hammer in most circumstances. I also have that equipped. Actually, no. Let me still some uses to. Let me get Hammer Throw on actually. Now Mario can actually deal with flying enemies a little bit more easily. Quiz music. Back here. Yeah, fire drive wouldn't really support too much here. Actually, come to think, this would probably be a good time to use Flurry. Okay, Flurry, yes, but also... Like, no, Vivian wouldn't help because, like, two of the enemies are, like, resistant to fire. Still better than Yoshi. Yeah, unfortunately, all the actual tough enemies are just still in the field. Super good. And Trade Fist can do like 2 damage. Or 1. Extra strength is pretty much required to do any damage to these things. And a Hammer Throw would kill, right? So the spiked Buzzy Beetles, Rare Buzzy is no longer a problem. I sent an emblem to myself. Self-support, I love when that happens. Bonus money to a player that's already done. Okay. Oh, okay, those cans can die in one hit after all. I guess it's just counter level was too high last time, or something. What about these ones down here? Oh, okay. That's just kind of inconsistent then. Okay, now this hallway. feel like this is gonna be one of those rooms that they're gonna like elect to just get rid of in the randomizer, since it's like a puzzle room, but it's like all the other puzzles in this game, it's just the same thing every time. Just follow the torches. Follow whatever doorway has a torchlight on it, or else you go back. Well, I'd be fine if this room just gets skipped in the future, since it's kind of slow. I think the remake also like changed up how this room progresses, where like sometimes you have good doors that make you go backwards. I kind of like the remake version of this room better. And you go down again. I'm memorizing that room more and more now. Down twice, up twice, down, up, down. And now we have this place. Checks the plenty here. We really need to sit still that long to appreciate that pipe being revealed. Absolutely necessary, you see. Because it takes so long to load the code that tells the game to have the pipe work. I don't know. Rip chomp. So cathartic. Dang it, this pipe over here. Now we can stop by Riddle Tower. Okay, well, technically this tower doesn't really have a name. Like, this is not a named location within TTYD itself, but, I mean, it's called Riddle Tower because, you know, as you see inside, there's riddles. There's a lot of riddles. Riddles that I just know the solution to anyway, so it's not really much of a riddle. Not anymore, anyway. I do believe there's also, like, Remake has a hidden block on the right side of this place, too. Train music. Oh, wait, what's this puzzle again? Oh, okay. Okay, this... I think I have to leave the room. Messed up the puzzle. This is a track you normally don't get to listen very long. Okay. This 3 times, then this one twice. I did the other way around first. Recipe for rubber concrete. I like how the username was so long they had to cut the name short. And this puzzle is just there's a connected room upstairs that we just need to get rid of the blocks for. Okay, okay, this room's puzzle's pretty good. See this wall here? It doesn't exist. Yeah, that's the puzzle. Just pretend the wall isn't there. And you get a... You're in trouble. Commander Cody. How is Cody now important? I feel very bad for Cody. He should be recognized. Okay, this room, invisible chest, we got Raviolette with Flurry. Energy. Alright, we're gonna head up to the second floor. Okay, this one, I gotta fight the enemies and Weak's the toughest. Surprised somehow this guy didn't go down immediately. Oh, because the bulky dude. He's thick. And surprisingly, gold works. And that was like twice the size, 3 times the size of Yoshi Transfer. Oh, still gives a bunch of experience though. Red Bones dies immediately. Yep. And for some reason, it's not spawning the chest right away. It spawns a switch to then spawn the chest. I don't get it either. I guess I haven't found out what would happen if you just did it in a wrong order. Will just spawn a switch to respawn the enemies? Slow release. Oh, I think that was one of the players that had to bail out due to circumstances. I'm not sure what it is, but I don't know. I guess people get busy, and this is taking a while, so I don't blame them for not having the time to do this. Good. More stuff for us. Yeah. This one's similar setup to the other room. This time, you gotta blow up the wall. You gotta blow it up. There we go. And coins again. And this room's also pretty good. So, invisible blocks. There it is. And normally you're supposed to hide as Vivian to reveal that, but it's always there. I may not be a Kaizo player, but I do know my hidden blocks. Pull up Vivian since I got her up. Anyways, now I gotta go back downstairs to finish up the length room, and then we'd be set to finish up the rest of the palace that we have available to us, including a boss. Ooh. Feels like we haven't seen too many bosses yet in this game. Hand size, open the door, Mario. Don't jump in front of it. What do you think you were trying to do? Open the door with your toes? I dare you to really try that. I don't think it's gonna work. Switch. And our final chest for this place is nothing. Nothing at all. Well, that's bogus. All right, let's get out of here. I can just fast travel. Get outside the tower. Now let's get on our way to face off against, would you believe it, we're fighting a dragon in a second. I mean, yeah, the goal of the scene is to slay a dragon, but this one is a different one. Can you believe it? There's 3 different dragon fights in this whole game. And what I'm about to do is the second one, I guess chronologically, assuming Pit is meant to be like post-game stuff. It's strange, like the Pit of 100 Trials is clearly meant to be like a post-game thing with like how tough the enemies get at the end and just the challenge itself. Yet you can do it as early as chapter 1, or if you're like crazy enough, you can also just do the whole pit like before you even leave Rogueport for the first time. That's possible. It's doable, but it's you kind of have to get lucky. And I guess in the same, similar vein of those facts, I do believe there's a speedrun category for defeating every one of the dragons in this game. Like, so there's this dragon right here, midway through chapter 8. There's Hooktail in chapter 1, and then, you know, there's Bonetail at the bottom. There's also a very rare game, so I recommend checking out that speedrun. That thing is pretty impressive. I like the tower. I like the real tower theme. After we left it. Okay, so Mario doesn't really have a good setup for this. So okay, we got the Ruby one. Let's definitely starting to fight with the power lift. Start out strong by getting strong. These stars stay out longer than you think. 3-3, that's not bad. Really, the best you can do with that is 4-4, but that's like so hard to do. 9 damage in 1 attack. Oh, and now we're poisoned. Poison for 9 turns, so you're gonna need to heal that. 11 damage. You're gonna do 20 damage in 1 turn. This is just disgusting. Breath again. And missed the block again too. Okay, let's not. I'm gonna not. I don't want to die, so let me just retreat. Get rid of that poison. Heal Vivian as much as possible. As I miss. I heal Mario too. I slipped up a little bit there, but it's okay. Let's try something else. Earthquake. I missed the block again. Alright, oh yeah, I actually don't have any. I mean, I guess if I do die, I am gonna just spawn back in the room just before this, so not the worst thing if that were to happen. Uh-oh. Moving into his final phase. Gonna pull up the big attacks now. I guess power lift, then sweet treat the next turn. No, I'm not gonna even get a chance to. Not really gonna get a chance to. I'm gonna be miss. I'm gonna dodge the missed attack anyway. So yeah, power lift. I don't think defense helps, because I think all of his attacks just pierce defense anyway. Okay, that's entirely fair. Stop giving me so many defense ups, jeez. Already got 3 defense. I almost got 4 defense out of that. That was like such a waste. Okay. And now we fail. Yeah, so if I didn't do that, he's gonna do like 18 damage to both of us, so that would just be very dumb. Even dumber is the fact that I immediately lose my turn, and now my audience is asleep. Shoutouts to the one audience member still awake. Powering through this war of a fight, apparently. I don't want to die, because I think this game has Deathlink on, and that would, like, kill everyone else on Deathlink, which is only, like 5 players, but I'm trying to be kind here. Okay, blocked poison this time. Okay, that should kill. And this should kill. Yep. That's Bloomtail down. And that's my first level up in a while. With nobody awake. There's like 3 members of the audience. Okay, that's 4. 4 members of my audience awake to see me level up. That is such a sad sight. But, well, another level. Got more badge points to use. And this thing that he horked up. Council tenants. He just raw statistics, my favorite. This is the type of rewards you expect from a dragon slaying. Solve select cell and research part. Huh. Okay, so that's pretty much everything I can do Palace of Shadow right now, so what's my next move? Actually, I can do a lot of things. I can complete the Twilight Trail. I can actually go on Pirate's Grotto. Well, actually, yeah, I can do a whole lot of dungeon stuff right now. Like, a whole lot. Yeah, so this game might get some screen time. It's probably going to be like an extra long stream, actually, because I got so much stuff I can do. I might even have to split this up a bit. It's like, once this, like, goes past the hour mark, I just swap to one of the other games. Yeah, I think I'll do it like that. Right, speed up time to go. Oh, what do you mean I can't with this fight? I guess it's a chapter 8 enemy, so I guess I absolutely can't skip it no matter what. But I can still run away. Can't stop me from doing that. Dropped all my money, but I'm not gonna really need it. Push this rock to push this other rock? Sure. Just, you know, Monkey Island logic. Except I feel like Monkey Island has like even dumber logic than that. Even though I've seen like nothing from that game. All I know is that that game is pretty much infamous for like moon logic, as with all adventure games on PC, really. Also, definitely a very fitting thing to get here, if a little repetitive. Yeah, and I'll try to be quick. You don't have to hear this for too long. Well, there's done. It's one of the library players. What is this fight? This looks disgusting. Disgusting. Alright, so here's the alternative to the Showstopper. Here's Art Attack, which is probably one of the best specials in the whole game. You just circle your enemies. And lag your game, apparently. But yeah, it does damage up to 3 every time you circle them, and it pretty much clears out mob fights like this, like, very well. And unlike Showstopper, there's no RNG to it. You just spin around. Oh, great. They're all still making me have to fight them. They have an amazing Daisy in them. Are you serious? Yeah, I'm not. No. I haven't saved it. I don't think I've saved in a second, so I can't really afford to do these fights. I'm bleeding all my bleeding everything on my wallet. Hope that health regen was worth it. One gold! Just one. Now I'm up here. Arc trap. That doesn't seem like that bad of a trap. I remember, like, so I was looking at settings once for a Stardew Valley. Doing, like, you know, friendly AP between friends, and, like, there's different, like, settings available for, like, the kinds, the different types of traps you want to deal with for your run. And I remember one of the options of traps types just literally being titled Hell. So, of course, I picked it. I mean, actually, there was one more setting worser than that. There was a Nightmare trap setting, but, like, I was somewhat nice and didn't pick that one. Although I'm kind of painfully curious to actually see what those traps look like, because I don't think Stardew Valley actually got played. Like, I mean, I don't know, like, someone can, like, send me, like, a wiki link, and I can just, like, see all the traps. I mean, I really kind of want to just, like, look it up, but, like, I feel like it'd be a million times funnier if I just find out in the middle of an AP. Oh, it's lonely. Are you gonna be mean to me? No. I was serious. I'm not a jerk. Yeah, so time for sort of another boss. It's a mini boss, not full one. And this is a boss I think I'm gonna smoke within like seconds. Like probably like 4 turns max. 4 turns max, and that's probably assuming I like lose a turn to something. Right here, the atomic boo. Oh, I have to use hammer throw. And that might slow down this fight a little bit. I might want to use power lift. Just speed this up a little bit. If a little on it. Unnecessary, but I'll do it. But sometimes he has attacks that I find hard to dodge, so yeah, why not? Engage a little bit of overkill. I thought that herb before I even saw what it was. That could have been a poison mushroom. Yeah. Mushroom's gonna be crazy strong now. Yeah, multi-hits are very good in this game. Oh no. I'm confused. This is the worst status factor in the entire game. And that's why. You can just attack each other. But thankfully... Wait, Mario got Yoshi into danger, so that actually helped. Tactical self-damage. Or filler. This room has things such as mana, the destroyer, revive, and nothing. It's all random cell. Yeah, there was a destroyer in that, and that was all there was to know. Sounds like it'd be like either like a navy carrier or starship. Well, actually, no, wait. It was literally StarCraft, so it's a ship. Probably like filled to the brim with weapons. It'd be like the exact type of ship I wish I had in like FTL. But, like, I can never have it because, you know, you just get wrecked in FTL super easily. Very cool game. Ooh! Shaman Zone. That's a very nice one. Thank you, Dews. Deweys? I'll pronounce it Dewey. No idea. No idea that kind of spelling. Bundle. Ah, dang it! I have to. Why did I fall? Time loss. Staircase. I guess since I have the means to, might as well full clear this chapter. Make it so I never have to come back. Unless I am just forgetting something somewhere. Actually, I might not have used the black key here yet. No, I just have paper and bow. A lot of checks going on, jeez. Looks like we might be snowballing now. All clear is close to done. I keep Yoshi out. They're gonna make good old Julius. They're gonna make Julius go down in a flash. Speed for this. Kind of fitting. Well, not for his character, no. Fitting in that encounter. It's like for a quarter, okay. Alright, so how do I wanna lead this off? Set them on fire. Set that cape on fire. And then we stomp it. Nice try. I think Yoshi might KO this turn if I just let him do it. And the thing is, like, could KO him, like, right now, but the game's not gonna let it happen because due to story reasons, he's just gonna go back to 10 HP and clone Mario. It's a me! Mushroom would have been nice. Nope. How dare you! Yep. Oh, chapter beaten. Surprisingly, he still gets his free. I got the bad ending of the fight theme. Alright. Ah, curious, didn't send my item yet. I mean, okay, I don't know why I'm pretending as if people don't know what's going on here. Game's old, people probably understand this moment, so. Says end of chapter, but this is a fake out. I haven't actually been in the chapter yet. Fake. Save game? No. Yeah, so pretty much, Dupless has stolen my body and my identity, and now I'm textureless. But that's fine, because I have the means to go get my body back pretty much as soon as possible. I just have to go tell his name in his face, and he'll run back to the steeple, and then yeah, I can finish up the chapter for real pretty much instantly. So he's gonna just appear out of the blue. And yes, so basically to prevent... So in this game, to prevent players from just being able to just skip a massive portion of this chapter by just telling his name correctly, they take away lowercase letter p and turn it to an item. So I needed to get an item to actually beat this chapter past the fight, and it's so silly. Yep. I'll say to his face. And off he goes. Ooh, another master shard. No messages, English. My favorite message. Dooley's on fire right now. Look at all those checks. I'm gonna have to ask you if you can do my checkpoint next time, because this is going crazy. Never seen this many checks going through so fast. What am I saying? I've never done checks. I've never like written like an actual check in my life. As of yet. Well, no, what am I saying? I have done checks. I guess what I'm thinking is like bills. Bills aren't for gamers. Well, I'm not ready for them in the slightest. Alright, up the spiral staircase again. And here we find the rest of our party, including Yoshi, who's somehow duplicated himself. Pingu, how could it be in 2 spots at once? I don't understand it. There's one of you, and there's another one of you, and there's like 5 others of you doing different games. Like, how does that work? Please explain. Oh, right, Yoshi's still dead. I thought he'd revive at 1. You know what? Who needs friends? Who needs friends when I have fire? Take these. I defeated Goombella, who I don't actually have. I don't know where that come from. Another 8 damage. Oh, mushroom would be nice. Nope. Oh, this poor team. He's not getting a single jump. Okay, Coop's got a nice lick in there. And now Quake them. Alright, Mario has officially killed Mario. The paradox keeps getting worse. Yeah, I think even the game doesn't know what to do. Alright. More badges. Always room for more. Alright, now we've actually finished the chapter. Hello. You know, I probably should have like put on like one of the emblem badges just to have a different look when I get back to the scene. That would have been funny.
Oh yeah.
And so, hey Yoshi, meet Yoshi. Vivian's really joined your party now. Really? I think she's been here since like day 3. I think she's been part of the party for a long time. Anyways, did all of that to send 25 pawns. Wait. There's magic bow and magic hat. And umbrella to... Is that like 2 different instances of like hat and time? Okay. That's mildly, that's funny. There's 2 different instances of the same game. And 2 users. Alright, so that's everything for Steeple and the Trail. I think that's everything in Chapter 4, actually, so I guess I'll prime myself by going to Grotto. I'll, now my Grandpa can do the puzzle here. Scolding up. Ground pound clear 3 times. Bash this guy in 4 times. And then we blow up the hatch. The Bobbery goes in the square hole. Please, enough of you, Claudia. Out of here. And then, loud music in here? Okay. Another emblem to myself. Okay, so I guess my next step is to go get Sonic up, because that's a lot of emblems. Surely that's something I could work off of. Let me get this game loaded up. Let's see if it'll actually load, or if the game is just gonna... Oh, I haven't put up... Dang it, I didn't turn on Steam yet, so I'm gonna have to try again. Because if I try to boot up the game and I haven't booted up Steam, it's gonna be like... It's gonna try to boot up, like, the vanilla games launcher that just... super unnecessary. I don't need to over-explain it, but yeah, just... Try it again, We still going to town. Darth Quest also doing quite a bit. So, thumbs up to those 2 gamers. They're kicking it in tonight. But anyway, yes, Sonk. Let's go to Sonk now.
File select.
File select out of 1 file.
Would you like to customize the main menu, Mr. President?
Quite a lot of stuff happened to this game. Just barely enough not to get the last gate unlocked, but I do have some upgrades now. I have, Actually, that doesn't really open up anything for Eggman. Sonic has Flame Ring now. That does get a little further in, That does get him further into Crazy Gadget, but I don't think that gets him any checks. So that kind of is... Dude, but Knuckles has Shovel Claws now. But, yeah, actually, hold on. I don't think I thought I was gonna have more than that in this game, but I don't think I actually have anything unlocked. Yeah, actually, this is not what I'm looking for. But I have 5 child coins now, so let's check the shop. We got a bunch of chaos traps. Surprised there hasn't been any traps that came in just yet. Deku Nuts and Progressive Mirror. Well,
would you like to customize the main menu, Mr. President?
Can't help but say that was kind of mildly disappointing. Thought I was going to have a lot more than that. I mean, then again, I only needed 2 more emblems in this game, and I don't actually have a ton of stuff to do, so... We'll cross that bridge in a second, but... I guess we'll check out Hollow Knight now. I do believe I got a tram pass, if I remembered checking before this. Which means I can use the tram that connects resting grounds to crossroads, and also the tram at the bottom of the map that goes to the Abyss and the Outer Kingdom. Or Kingdom's Edge, yes. So I can investigate those. Yes, I get more life. Got one extra slot. Slot for one extra thing. No quick slash. Yeah, nothing really good for... I guess I'll have Name Master's Glory. I have upgraded to something dark. It just makes it more do more damage. Yep, there's pass right there. Dreamnail's now awoken. Does that mean... Okay, no. There's only one check available, and all of White Palace, and that's for beating it way up here. And I don't know what you. I'll have you know, guys, that White Palace is like stupid long. So like this is where like you start and like you go way around, do a bunch of parkour that's like really, really hard. And like this area you have to like circle around and stuff. Then this area onward, there's no more checkpoints, so you have to do all of this without being able to save. Although I think it kind of does end right about like here, or like more like over here. So I have to do all of this for this one check up here, and nothing else. And before you ask, no, I am not sadistic. I have not enabled anything for Path of Pain because I have not done Path of Pain casually, and frankly, I don't think I'll ever see myself doing Path of Pain under any context ever. It's really, it is painful. I'll say that at the very least. Okay, so wait, 1985. I have. Oh, I need 100 more for that. I have basically the last check left in Crossroads right here. I guess I can start by getting that. Still have to run a sprint master because, yeah, I don't know if this is like a record being like. I don't know exactly what the records say about this, but I feel like being like almost a month into Async and not having Dash and Hollow Knight is like, if that's not breaking records, then that at the very least is just tragic. Because this just feels like a very, very long time not be able to do a dash. I guess that'd be like a very good like interview question to ask someone. Like, what's the longest you've done Archipelago randomizer for Hollow Knight? I have not received a single dash. Actually, I wonder if it's even like logically possible to do like an entire nice combo, like an entire Hollow Knight AP of true ending and never get dash. I'm sure it's possible as long as you don't have to do anything that requires it, but I guess without combat efficiency on, I'm assuming it's required for Radiance. All that for Etchaberry. Oh yeah, I have the other side of the city now available. I can come in through here. And this egg is now Logic. Just that egg, though. I'm feeling like tackling some brand new areas, so let's start by getting to... Oh, Quirrell's here. Okay, gotta spend a minute with Quirrell while he's around. Alright, minute spent. It's very important, believe me. Like all the NPCs in Hollow Knight, like, they just... Like any NPC from Hollow Knight, they're bound to just go through a grisly fate and never be seen again by the player, so I have to make sure to see him whenever I can. It's the least I can do. Ow. Ow. A lot of damage boosting. Very worth because I can use Rampass. Let me in. Press that button. Controller's shaking a lot. Let me not put it down. And here we are. Towards the basin. Okay, can't exactly come back up here, so I'll have to... Oh, no, there's... Okay, they had platforms, so I can go back up and get that. Get this back up here. I'll save it for when I, do the city trip, since it's a bit closer there. What's this? Shield regeneration. I think that'd be good. Take a long way around. I guess now that I have, like, started getting upgraded spells, I suppose I can, Is that everything over here? That's everything over there. Okay, I guess I can just warp back to the Dram shortcut. Okay, Cornifer available down here. This is apparently non-logic. This right here? This for a fragment, right? Pay for dust. No. I would like to buy something a little more worthwhile, like a burn heal. I mean, at least that one does something. Oh, I can't get up there. I mean, I do believe, if I'm remembering correctly, I also believe I have the stag station for that, so I can just nab that later. Unlock this bench. No, I'm probably not going to use it after this. This is the area where you ordinarily get monarch wings, but guess who still does not have monarch wings? Oh well. I'm sure the player who has it will get it eventually. Run on through. See? No harm at all. Of course. Some harm. Ah, right. Down here. Behind. Inside this ugly thing. Another pesky bird. How did a bird get all the way down here? Right, those things start showing up. Here's where the best one. Another tricky one without dash. Although maybe not that much, since usually the problem here is that it jumps a lot. Also, I can pretty much ignore that phase entirely by just spamming the dive because I get invincibility frames from it. It's already dead. It's already dead. Yeah, dive is pretty good. Sorry. No. Right now to pick up my, not my pair of wings. Something else entirely here. Mushroom cup. Actually, that is pretty huge. Pretty big. Yeah, enjoy your mushroom cup. Okay, let me warp to the stack stations and access Hidden Palace. No, not like the one from Sonic. Not that Hidden Palace. This Hidden Palace. Actually, it's called Hidden Station, but whatever. Off-road tires for, well, I mean, they just got more stuff to do in Mario Kart. Might as well buff them a little bit. Alright, so if I were to do White Palace content, I would have to use my Dream Nail on this guy right here. So tag this guy, and then I'll be able to do all of this mess up there. But in the meantime, I'm just gonna flying by. Pretty sure Dash might actually be the one thing stopping that from being in logic. It might actually be the only thing keeping it out of logic. Open up the store. Or, I guess faded away from existence. And now we dive. Try to dive. I still want to just, like, satisfyingly just dive all the way down to the bottom of the room, but I think there's just too many platforms. There's just too many things in the way. And also spikes. How could I ever forget the spikes? Into that thing. Alright, so I think this is like the only check that you actually get from just having your up B. I get a charm notch. Well, don't mind if I do. Funny, I actually got a thing for myself in my own game. As you can see from like T2ID, that kind of just never happens. Not very often. But, hey, more charm notches. Oh yeah, I can also go down. This is something I can do thanks to having, no, it's not thanks to having Void Heart. think it's... No, it's King Soul that triggers this. And Dream now. There's 2 things I can get here. No, just 1? Ow. Oh, side now. I think I have to be on the opposite side. Get this down here. TNT. Ow. Okay, put me out here. Yep, this just a few dozen skulls. Not a creepy spot at all. Yeah. Apparently I can't do the void heart check. Oh, it needs wings. Okay. Yeah, I that section you have to do there is super vertical, so yeah, I shouldn't be surprised. Don't be shocked in the slightest that wings are required. Oh yeah, Void Heart also makes the... I think Void Heart also makes these pools safe. I think they normally like lash out at you. Otherwise. That's the only way I can really get here without dash or wings. Or a lot of the movement items I really should have by the time I get to this point in the abyss, but whatever. I still have to turn on the lights in my house. Yeah. Also, yeah, these things normally home in on you, but they vanished as soon as I went to swing at it, of course. I guess it being a bit of a meanie using them as my platforms, and I forgot to press A. Ugh. Platforming. That's not my specialty, apparently. This is the path you have to take if you don't have... You can reach that, right? Wait, can I just, like... Are you sure I can't just do this? Oh, yeah, I don't even need to do the lighthouse. Yeah, pretty much all the obstacles in here are done with now. Have assembly line. Yeah, I pretty much like skipped like all the obstacles that's supposed to be relevant here. Wait, how do I get up? How do I get in there? Take it up. Dip into some pure darkness. Elite Night Leggings. I mean, I feel like that would do... Diving in there would do something to your feet. Okay, I have, Why is these icons, like, flickering a little bit? That's a bit strange. Hopefully it's not a sign of a crash incoming. Nothing else going on. I mean, I guess I was about to use the tram to get here, but I guess since I don't have anything in the hive, that area, like, I guess I don't have anything in that area accessible, so I suppose now's the time to just head into the city. Make life in the city, where nothing ever lets you down. Oh, good. Nice to have music again. Oh, wait, no, I can get claimed again. No, please stop. Less music. More of these noises. So now I can just use this elevator and not have to be an obstacle anymore. Okay, so actually, hold on. Is the Coliseum's not non-logic yet. Make one. Let's it up here. Cause a little bit of trouble. Not very neat, but that works. Got another Pokédex. Oh, I have to go here. Oh yeah, I can also just jump down here. We can throw down. Right here. Mine elevator. This elevator is mine. This is the elevator. That's mine. You can go over his elevator. I just got. You can get yours. I think I pretty much have all the places I need with elevators open now. So. You can keep it. This side. Okay, this human effigy. Not important. And that's the list of things that look or sound like it should be important, but it's not. Great. Just a G reward became a much lesser G reward. Not worth. I guess since I'm right on the spot, might as well go straight over here. Studs. More booms. Lots of booms. Yeah, King's Edge. We're gonna slide up here, claim Upgrade Shapes bundle, then drop down to go meet up with Cornifer. It's just over here.
I am no cookie.
Card block. Right, and now we gotta up and around. Here's the place where you're really kind of meant to actually have wings. You're absolutely supposed to have wings by this point, so they're really gonna try to lock you out. I have wall jumps, so that might be enough to negate it. Oh, but here's the problem. Can't swim in that kind of water, so I'm gonna have to drop down. Case in point. Took a dip right in there. Gonna have to go the long way. And also primal aspects. Those things are creatures. I feel like those jumpy guys are like my worst enemy. I just keep running into them. How did I not get hit by that one? Here, yeah. Let's go up. Go up. Full speed ahead. Darth Maul was unlocked. Oh boy. Cue the Star Wars prequel memes. Actually, Darth Maul's not really part of many memes, isn't there? Oh wait, no, I can think of one. This kitty got a hand. Now there are two of them. I think that's the right one. What? Nothing else up here, but I kind of want to tag that bench, no, for later purposes. Further this way. Wait, it says the item there is out of logic, so I can't reach up there. Well, it's the thought that counts. It's the thought that counts. It looks like I just gotta keep descent. Oh, screen flickered. Am I having graphics card problems all night all of a sudden? That wouldn't make any sense. I'm too high up. Better come down. Oh, like down there. Here's the big boy. Ow. Yeah. Like, I mean, I like the aesthetics of Kingdom's Edge, but it's just got like the most obnoxious like regular enemies in the whole game. They got the primal aspects. We got these things that just jump everywhere and like you just can't avoid them. And I mean it's really just those two, but I guess like reputation gets tanked further when you remember that this is where the Coliseum is. It's non-logic. It's right here. Non-logic, not doable. But it is only 2 checks at worst. Anyways, let's speak to that Master Oral. Progressive personal shelf. Sounds nice. He's so excited about building shelves. Not required, but sure it's nice. Yep. Final last bits in action. And now I have to warp back up just to get that egg. Great level design. Okay, it's not that obnoxious, but like, still have to run all the way back around just to grab an egg. And this is... it was still an egg. Only it's a power egg. Alright, that's everything in Edge, so let's go back to the city. I guess I'm gonna unequip Nail Master for something a little more handy. Oh man, I don't really got much else going on in this set, huh? Soul Twister? Just spam all my spells. I'm seeing notifications that people are getting on Risk of Rain. Well, I hope they're still be playing by the time I'm done the stream. I like playing that game multiplayer. Can't open up that door. Oh, I need to backtrack. Failed leapfrog. And those guards are a little hard to kill. Gotta get around that shield of theirs. Yeah, I think I have to go up a little bit to reach the higher up doors. Have to go high to get high. Profoundly dumb statements. Can you not be in my way? Yes, up here. I believe one of the doors here is actually open. Yeah, right here. So this is like a very unassuming house where I just commit a massacre for no apparent reason, but hidden section, golden enemy. A lot of health. And it dropped. Bonus foil tag. Thank you kindly. Now there's a grub down over here. And down here. Oh, we have to fight one of these guys again. Yep, dive makes it not a problem. 10 points. Let's annoy him for no good reason. The couple checks up at the pleasure house. Check that. Which one's pleasure house? Oh, well, this one again. Technically out of logic because I don't have enough keys for everything, but whatever. I'm gonna have to get off the elevator at some points to find these. This one. Ah. Another ticket. And I have to call the elevator back down. Does that skip the animation? Okay, yeah, okay, it does. Okay, got off the perk time. New would will love. It's important, apparently. Also, this is a kitchen. I don't think the food is very good. I'll just double check. Alright. Now let's dive. It's fine, satisfying when you do it for a very long time. Something to get up on the water tower. Wait, hold on. I need to be able to get higher than that, right? Ah, missed my chance. What about over here? Is that in logic? Maybe I could just be doing this wrong. Unless I was actually supposed to... Yeah, I think I was supposed to bounce off the background. I think that's what they were expecting. I don't... Wait. I don't know what I'm missing here. Oh, wait, hold on. I can... Can't I, like... Oh, right, there's another room. No, I can't come through, come up there. I don't know how that group is actually obtainable. I could just be just completely forgiving. Well, I guess until someone just yells at me in the comments how I'm supposed to do it, I guess I'll just, guess I'll just go grab the, this checks real quick. And that one random other thing that I can apparently also do. Somehow keep landing on top of spikes. Isn't it? Waterway 7. Wait. Didn't hear you coming. Oh my, how are you getting this many hits? There we go. Yeah, so the second question is, how did I do that? The second question is, down the other way. Ah, come on. Oh, okay, it still counts. Camping set. Your camping needs. Oh, yeah. Space jump. Someone hinted at its progression. I mean... Yeah, actually, I do have the hole open up for this place. Not in logic, but you know what? I'll do it. I'll do it. Someone hinted it. Actually, no, that's behind, that's behind acid water, isn't it? Actually, I'm not really sure about that. Okay, well, I don't know how this egg is reachable. That honestly might seem like a bug, because everything else in waterways is not in logic, so why is egg not? Yeah, like, I don't get that. And as for everything else... Yeah, I guess besides the checks that are, like, in logic, and I guess kinda in logic, but not quite, as far as the game's concerned, I think that's pretty much it. So I guess I'll go and, save and quit out of here. And I'll head back to Paper Mario to wrap things up. I've got like several dungeons I need to set through, so let's do it. I do remember someone's go mode, one of go mode items is like here somewhere, so I'm gonna have to be on the lookout for that. I do believe I fell into it. Ice beam. progression. Oh, yep. Metro ticket green. Frozen hint into that? You're welcome. What do you mean? That's not skippable. Oh. Of course. You know, I'm kind of getting scammed with this badge. It's keep making me do fights anyway. Thoroughly not impressed. Handle up. Open up pretty much the rest of this dungeon. Where did I grab a key to? Oh, yep. So this place is pretty much fully open. Keep that swell. Got it. Junk flower of some kind. Junk flower that I don't know how to pronounce. I don't know. I don't know what you want me to know. Junk. Double kill. It's all bobbery right here. So satisfying. Ah. This is the tiniest gap in the world, and I fell in it. 3 items to do. Freebie. 1, the chest is gonna spawn from an enemy. Do the fight. Legacy of Darkness. Oh, it's a dumb player. Yule recipe. I feel like fuel for a factory game is like required. Like hard required. So yeah, enjoy your fuel, Andy. What kind of fuel is it? I think if I remember from Satisfactory, I think that's like rocket fuel. Like, aren't you like building like a rocket to escape an alien planet in that game? I like that. That'd fit the bill. Use your hands, Mario! If you just grabbed the ledge, you would have made it. There. My air conditioner just suddenly stopped. The air conditioner just stopped. No, not stopped working. It just stopped. It stopped. Air conditioner stopped because it's cooling down. It's over. One of the Deku. Sudoku. I don't know what it is with Sudoku, but that game just likes to send out checks like crazy. Is it really? It's 1 check per block on the board. Oh, that's gonna be like super fast-paced then. Bird Flyer Carapace. Really? I don't know. I have a lot of fun just reading all the random stuff I get. All the silly things. Okay. You could snipe this for me. Thanks, bruh. Shiny Charm. Does that actually do anything special? No. It's shiny on higher, but... Oh! Something for myself. Return postage. Fitting health for a bone tail run, that's the one thing that's still in my game. Okay, so... Fortunately, I had to do 2 boating trips on this thing. One to grab one off item way earlier in the dungeon, and another one to sail to, like, the... I don't know, it feels like at this point, Geo for all Hollow Knight games are kind of like worthless. I think we've pretty much been through all the checks that need to have Geo. Money shouldn't be important, but I don't know, maybe someone got stuck way longer than I did. Or, I don't know, maybe I was just the odd one out. Hard to tell when you're the black sheep of the group when you're the only one you can see. You know? I guess I could get permission to like restreams out of people's perspective, but I don't have that kind of privileges. I don't think. I'm a little-time streamer here. I don't really want to impede on other people's rights. Or, I guess more specifically, the rights outset by the developers of the Discord server. Because they're all about like getting permission for that kind of stuff. So like actually silly thing, like before we even started this, like I did ask for permission if I could like, you know, do the stream at all, and I think we were like worried for a second that like we're not allowed to like stream at all because because player names would show up and you would have to like, I don't know, I guess the thought would be like you have to get permission of every single player just to have their name show up, which is like, I mean, I feel like with that kind of logic, that would mean I have to ask for player permission to have the name show up with every single multiplayer game I ever play, which is, you know, kind of infeasible, so I'm highly doubtful that's actually the rule, but in any case, I'm only showing my own game, so I should be fine. It's just, of course, other players can get mentioned at some point. There's nothing I can do about that. I'm not a rule breaker, am I? Like, I'm fine. I mean, I'm pretty sure Jimba MKDD is not like their full legal name or anything. Like, I'm pretty sure that's just a username. Don't know why I called that person out in particular, but I mean, just saying as an example. I think if I just hug the corner up here, I think I'm safe from being washed away. Oh, they skipped the cutscene here. It feels like I haven't been in this room for so long, I didn't realize that the room was cutscene anymore. It's made out of paper, aren't you all? I'll save you, Toads. I wish I didn't, because that would kind of mean, I don't know, saving all these Toads is what exactly results in all of the paper Toad spam and future Paper Mario games, but it's required by the plot. I have to be nice. This is not the type of game where the game just lets you be a bad guy. Not all the time, anyway. This would be another nice cutscene to have sped up or skipped entirely. I mean, you can't really skip this whole. You can't really like skip the room though, because you have to. Because skipping this room and not having to do this to save the Toads would mean you don't need plain mode. I'm not sure if that would be a nice. I don't know if that'd be a nice addition or not so nice one. I guess it depends on who you ask, but I guess I'm all for it. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Phone call coming in. My favorite part about having to do the whole turbo for B is that whenever you end a cutscene and you keep holding B, Mario just gets into an angry stance. Like he's just that annoyed that he got interrupted by dialogue. Credits music. All right, now it's time for pirates. This is another one that. Actually, how many, 16 transfers? I have enough to, like, rank up everybody that I have. That would be enough to have everyone rank up. Hold on, I said I was gonna equip a... Oh yeah, L emblem. I'm Luigi now. What else? Yeah, not really much else worth putting on. FE Plus, I guess? Yeah, sure. Okay, let's go on. Oh, lots of flickering lights here, by the way. I don't know what Cortez does to do this, but he just causes the screen to flash, like, so many times. Why this song? Such a touching moment with Cortez. Cortez x Mario. The one true pair we all need. Alright, so he's deceptively easy. He only has 20 health per phase, but... I mean, as I kind of just said, he has multiple phases. Oh, Fog's gonna help here. Yep. Wouldn't hurt the most if that landed, but nice I avoided it. Hope you all like that music, because now it's gonna be in silence for the rest of this fight. Wow. Literally not even in the fog, and she still missed. And she got hit too. Yeah, that's what you get, Vivian. Aim better next time. Yeah. I mean, I know that's like, it's just not supposed to be visually representative, but like, it makes no sense how the fog, like, it's like on the floor, yet you can just still miss. Like, if the enemy's above it, but I think the remake did a better job showing that properly. Communicates much clearer. Okay. Jinx. Bring him down. Vivian, what are you doing? You keep summoning fog. Wow. Oh, let me guess. This is also going to miss. Okay. And watch, he's not going to miss. Yep, and Vivian specifically got hit again. This a comedy of errors right here. And down he goes for phase 2. All right, now he's just ahead in a bunch of weapons. And Flurry would be good at this section, since she could just get rid of all of them right away, but I'm just gonna... What if I just burn them all instead? Then we just throw the hammer. Oh, right, he's also just gonna kill half the audience. Dang it, Cortez. Well, now I have to do all that damage again. And why are you trying to help him? Thank God he's immune to being invisible. Oh, and he's calling his weapons back, but they're not going to get a chance to do anything. Trust me on this one. What can I even hit? I can hit. Okay, I hit the rapier and the sword. Interesting. But I need to hit Cortez himself. We're perfect lethal. Why am I getting so hyped over that? All my time playing Die in the Dungeon's making me care a lot about effect kills. And more flashbangs. Dude, please just stop doing that. I don't know what you're doing, but please stop flashing. It's hurting my eyes. Probably all the jewelry in here. We got a lot of amethysts, some they have emeralds, we got amethysts, we got that one gem in Sonic 06 that allows you to fly. Or the other gem that lets you fly, not the purple one that does that. The Enderpearl gem. Hey. Additional palette color for defeating a pirate ghost. Worth. That was absolutely worth. Yahoo! And so blah 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 blah. Yes, lore. Now I finished up that chapter. Oh yeah, I still haven't done the checks here. Blitzville. Good thing I remembered that. I believe there's 3 things I can get. My ground pounding. Light Mothwing, left Mothwing Cloak. Ikara. I've got something for ya. And also, Millionaire Radio Flyer 3-3. That's another Ace Attorney item. That's what the double A stands for. I can go in here, right? I still don't have the key for this place. Alright. I guess that's everything I do in Blitzville. Oh, wait, there's stuff on the train. Stuff on the train, too. There's a block. I'm on a hot streak. More key items, more key items. Come on, come on. And there's one more in cabin 4. Power siphon. Arc on to another done player. Oh, and Flurry's house should have something. Got one more ground pound check there too. And then it's back to the Great Tree to actually finish Chapter 2. Chapter 2, my beloved. 5 mini-kits! 5 of them! That's like... the number 5. Yeah, there's a ground pound checks I can do along the way here, but I think I'm just gonna keep things quick and just get them after I do the boss. Don't have to worry about having this tail of bugs on me. Yeah, this is just like, you know, when I go walk down to the bay. You know, go take a walk down the bay and then like you just get swarmed by all the no-see-ums. That's what these guys are. These are all no-see-ums. Which is funny they're called no-see-ums because you can definitely see them. And if you can't see them, then you can definitely feel them. Maybe they're called no-see-ums because the person who found them was probably also blind or something. Funny joke, haha. Also, really, this enemy's too strong? Oh, yeah, dark control, that kind of explains it. This is why we still have Quake Hammer. Scientist is confused. Flurry gets to do something. And they got hit again. That was a jank animation, but threw a potion right on that guy. More stage things. Come on. Tops the whole stage next. Okay. Thank you, bruh. Alright, now you're fired. Are all my punies with me? 3 have dropped down to the pit. Which, I mean, I'm gonna go there anyway, but, like, still not happy about that. Y'all need to get your act together. No jumping off cliffs when I'm around. Also, how did I lose you, bunch? You're right there. Yep, this is all the fun in Chapter 2. Just randomly, your puny get stuck in everything. It's very, very, great. Come on. Scaring all of them away. Scooters. There's no random straggler around here, is there? Alright, back up we go. Here next. Back up. What? How did I lose? I walked in a straight line and they lost me. I thought my navigational skills were bad. This is just making me look like I'm like, I don't know, Indiana Jones with how good at exploring I am. These guys can't even see 10 feet from themselves. It's embarrassing. I'm so sure I can just KO this guy. Oh, Moonclef. It's the Moonclef. Cards for days. Just an effort, just blow. That was, no FP at all. Is there no checks in this room? I keep thinking there's at least something here. Oh, well, yeah, there's the one check. Just that one check. Let's move on. There's another power cell. All powered up, baby. puzzle. Around here, then just Koopas to activate the switch. Or alternatively, you can also just do this. Also, really good water sound effects. That just totally don't just. It's totally just not just TV static. It doesn't even sound like water. I know what water sounds like. And it definitely ain't that. Oh, one bundle. Okay, I think it's... What was it? Like, is the Rayman Origins manual that says it's pronounced Loom? Like Illumination, but they absolutely pronounced it Lum in the games before that, so I don't know what they're on about. Ubisoft, did you just simply forget about your own lore again? I assume they forgot. Ubisoft forgot how to do anything a long time ago. Also, I think I was like talking really loud there, just because of the fan. Sorry. Air conditioner. I guess I can like... I guess I can turn off my air conditioner and just turn the fan on. It's cool enough now that I don't really need to have it on. Now I'm not deafening y'all. I guess I'm very grateful that I had like deaf icons this entire time in a T280, and at no point did it ever get triggered. At least not while I was playing. Alright, that's the last thing I have to do with all these punies. Just the puny orb here, gather up, and more flashbangs. This game really likes to do that for some reason. Oh look, it's something. The ancient treasure of the punies, or whatever. Not a crystal star, so what could it be? Oh my god, that's like the most fitting theme Grotus could have. That isn't just anything. Like Grotus. It's not Grotus, this is Crump. This is Lord Crump. Grotus is the leader, and this is Grotus's theme. And this is the Trifty theme. Which has got like the most fitting like theme swap to like the furthest possible thing ever. But I mean, I guess quizzes have timers too, so this is not the most out of the ballpark thing ever. Also, this is not looking too hot. I don't have a... I don't have a fast recluse without flower points. You just stomp them. Timer's still rolling. Sent the soul to... Oh, and he's already done Bellotro. Okay. No soul for you. The music has got really quiet. Now all I hear is this clock. Yes. Yes. Leave all those punies behind. I got no need for ya. That reminds me, I have a retro achievements playthrough of this game, and I still have not beaten Chapter 2. I think I have. I think I might have beaten Chapter 2 at some point, like, months ago. I haven't actually finished, like, the rest of the game or what have you. So, that's on me. Do I have, like, a quick... I don't have any FP items. Oh, well, I guess it is gonna be an FP this battle. Facing you, Crumb. I do not want to deal with your trivia time no more. Summoning the orb. And also apparently another, something the time up thing. Another flashback. I don't get the point. Why does it do that? Oh, and now Crump's theme is actually playing. No messages English. Well, I mean, for themes we got randomized too, this is all pretty fitting. Locked in. Send out some hands. That ain't gonna be enough. And he's dead. The ramen noodle box robot is dead. Like, seriously, that just looks like a box that just had like ramen noodles in it. I get 40 in both my stats, I guess. And that's chapter 2 complete. Although officially complete once I get the item. So chapter 2, I think the reason why chapter 2 gets cleared so much in these things is that it's the only chapter that actually has more checks that get unlocked after you beat the chapter. I mean, not necessarily in this case, but... And like regular randos, sometimes like you do this chapter a lot and have to clear it early on. Maybe it's just because of that. Or maybe just super stingious, I don't know. Also, apparently the Treasure of the Punies was just a PP up. Take that as you will. Now let's just rush back through and get all the stuff first. A very easy question. Mario likes which person the most? Yeah, easy question. For herbs. Herb from Herb. Panel right here. Nothing. Break the rose horse. Is it actually a horse book? Well, I mean, it probably is. I don't know why I'm doubting it. If it's literally called a horse book, what makes you think it doesn't have to do with a horse? Magikarp. Magikarp was bound to make an appearance at some point. Yeah, I guess despite what I was saying about Chapter 2, there hasn't really been anything important here at all. I'm down the tree for, one last set of checks, as far as I'm aware. Assuming I've been keeping track correctly, this next set of checks is going to be the last ones I have in this tree. It's so satisfying, just jumping straight down that room. Oh, I didn't know all the jabbies came back. stuff up in here. Now I can head down here. Two things. Non-essential weapon, it seems. I don't need to rush for this. Okay, literally nothing but junk inside the great tree. That was great. That was just fantastic. Okay, so I guess I'll go and grab, like, the last things that I know I can get. Oh, right. Still have chapter 7. I still haven't checked chapter 7 yet. Yeah, just more and more things keep coming into mind. Like, there's like just 2 things. This flip panel behind here. Gorilla missiles. Now that sounds like the intense brand of missiles right there. Gorilla missiles. Man, they really have branched out after the glue sold out. An advanced, adhered iron plate. And that sounds pretty solid too. Alright. Now do the set of checks that I was saying was going to be the last thing. For real. Slip on by down here. And check this out. Oh. And unfortunately, there's one check of this area I can't do right away because yours truly is lacking Ultra Boost. Please, God, tell me that this check that I'm gonna miss out on is nothing, because this is like... I mean, you can already see how long this is taking trying to sail all the way here. Still holding right. Still holding right. This is like 40 seconds of sailing. You get a room with 3 checks obtainable. Not bad. Get all these guys out of the way. Oh, this guy's another section. So, this is the exception. Oh dear God. Destroy them all. Heart attack. We have the true power of heart and circles. This pierces defense too, by the way. That's everybody dead. Yeah, it's even stronger than you think. 3 sleepy sheep. No, thank you. Who else against this? And then there's the Pinky up here. Oh, that's a spiked enemy, isn't it? Well, no, but... This time we do showstopper. Just burn all our special gauge rubber buttons. Well, the game was around, but that's basically a given. Or please get rid of the fuzzy so it doesn't put us to sleep. Poor Yoshi. Oh, poor Yoshi. that is a dice fragment. Okay, so that should be it for Paper Mario. Absolutely. Paper Mario. And nothing else was sent, so yep, that's gonna be it. Not bad. Disconnect the UID client and I can close the game. And I suppose since, yeah, I guess I can quickly boot up a Sonic one more time to see if I got any emblems. Things have been going go by so fast in this tracker, I haven't really noticed if I got any Sonic stuff.
File select.
Maybe I got the next one open. Let's see.
Select a stage.
Properly.
Would you like to customize the main
I
menu,
got
Mr. President?
one more emblem. One more emblem. Okay, well, fine. Tease me like that. Go ahead. But I got other things I want to do tonight. Like, rehydrating myself for one. And also, I still want to see if those guys want to do a Risk of Rain, so I'm going to leave it at here. So, lots of fun going through this async, and I'm pretty sure next time, or if not next time, next week probably, I'm going to have at least one of my games goal. So, looking forward to it. But right now, I'm going to go see if they're still playing. So, hope everyone having fun this AP, and hope everyone had fun watching this stream. And I'll be back on the whimsical time of Monday. Enjoy.